What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Deon Cole, he hosted the 57th annual NAACP Awards, and this past Saturday he had a couple jokes that didn't go over well with some viewers. And the main joke was about Nicki Minaj. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Lord, we want you to bless our sister Nicki Minaj, Lord. Yes. She's been going through a lot lately, Lord. It hasn't been herself, Lord. I believe whatever's in her ass is affecting her brain, Lord. Take it out of her ass, Lord.
Well, by this Sunday afternoon, he was on social media. He was posting screenshots of threats that he received in his DMs by both the Barb's and MAGA accounts. Some kept it basic, but some were profane, but others were violent. And he even talked about his deceased mother. Like, people really take it too far, you know. Deon noted that the backlash didn't stop after the show, but congratulations go. I'm sure he expected something. You know, y'all comedians expect something from some people sometimes.
They'll be all right.
Because it's
they
comedy,
will get
right?
over it.
Yeah. But congratulations go out to all the winners. It was definitely a night full of black excellence as we wrapped up Black History Month. All right, y'all, moving on. T.I.'s beef with 50 Cent ain't showing no signs of slowing down, and now the family has entered the chat. T.I.'s son Damani dropped a diss track on Instagram titled Miss Jackson. It samples Outkast's popular song, Sorry Miss Jackson, ooh, and on the track he pins a letter to 50's late mother, Sabrina Jackson.
Yeah.
Man,
wow.
He's really talented. He really is. And also, y'all, T.I. dropped another diss track, and this one is called The Right One.
I'm messing with nobody whose last name is Harris. Nobody. Kamala Harris, T.I. Harris,
That's
no
right.
Harris.
My last name is Harris, so add me to that
You
list. T.I.'s
either.
baby girl, Eris Harris, she let him know, too. She don't play by her mommy. Here's what she had to sing.
What did you say about my mama? You know I don't play by my mama. You died a day for my mama, cause I say so. If you put your paws on my mama, you'll meet the class of her daughter. Those are the laws for my mama.
Oh my gosh, how old is she?
Her voice. Oh my
Wow,
gosh. She
so
sings on a lot of
adorable.
stuff. She is so talented. They have her in a lot of things. I think I saw her in a play. She's in a lot of things. She sings the Christmas stuff. She does a whole lot. She is very talented. So, yeah, so that is what's going on with that. I shall keep y'all posted on all that stuff because this is the Hot Spot. And for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with the Praise Mixed Down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
How y'all saying for the Hot Spot? What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Diddy's received some good news about his prison sentence, and according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, he's now set to be released 3 months early with a tentative date of April 25th, 2028. Now, the move to an earlier date is due to his participation in the residential drug abuse program that allows eligible inmates to shorten their sentences. Now, Diddy was sentenced to 50 months in prison on conviction of prostitution-related charges. He has been in custody since September of 2024. He's currently housed at the low-security Federal Correctional Institution in Fort Dix, New Jersey. Moving on, y'all, this past Sunday, one person was killed and 2 more injured after a shooting near the grand opening of the late Nipsey Hussle's new burger joint in California. Now, the incident was about a half a block away from the grand opening, which was celebrating the new location of Marathon Burger. And Marathon Burger was founded by Nipsey's estate after he passed away in 2019. Now, YG was there, as well as Stevie Wonder and Snoop Dogg, who cut the ribbon, was seen flipping burgers inside not long before the gunfire erupted in the street. And a day before, in the intersection of Crenshaw Boulevard and Slauson, it was a dedication to Nipsey Hussle in honor of his life. So rest in peace to the people who lost to the person. I think one person lost their life, and prayers up for the ones that are in recovery. Like, can we just be able to celebrate and open the Marathon Burger and not have something happen like right near there? Like, why? I don't understand why people just Don't let a celebration
We living in a dangerous and crazy
happen.
society.
Like somebody got killed. They just trying to
Absolutely
celebrate the restaurant being open, and it was a good event.
They don't care.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess people just don't really care. It's just whatever. It's just crazy to me.
Don't care about nothing unless it happened to them and their family. They don't care though.
Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. Well, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
That's why we be in the house. That's why we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I
But
stay.
to our
I don't
doctor's
care about
appointment.
outside no more. Right, exactly. We go to the doctor, the dentist, and the appointments that we have to go to. Ain't nobody going to no club. Ain't nobody. Well, I don't even take
3 o'clock,
appearances.
we not
and none of
leaving
that
our
no more.
house after 3 o'clock because the young people don't know how to act.
We good.
Okay.
I
Scary
get
as
my
hell.
gas in the daytime.
I did that last night.
I got a crackhead that'll go put gas in both of my cars for me. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's
Just avoid everybody under 47.
right.
Anybody under 47, stay away from me.
Man,
Please.
listen. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Why don't you hit us up with them wake-up calls, y'all, at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's about that time to have a hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, while Teddy Riley is out promoting his new book, Remember the Times, he's telling his story about not being paid for his work on Keith Sweat's Make It Last Forever album. Well, Jermaine Dupri questioned Teddy Riley's math. Check this out.
He apologized because I think he's saying Keith is the one, he was accusing Keith of taking the money. All I'm telling you is from a real understanding of how publishing works and songwriting works. If you write songs and you have your songs published by a publisher and all of your business is correct, it's their job at that point to get you paid. And I think that's the part that's being left out. Somewhere in the mix of that, Teddy signed something that gave his publishing to someone else.
Man.
And that's a great possibility. I think I kind of remember some of that. I think his management or something was doing too much, and I think he ended up letting him go and all this other stuff. So I don't know this full story, but that's he's accurate with that. So Teddy Riley has now apologized, y'all, to Keith Sweat, and he's also clarifying his comments about not getting paid. Here's what that sound like.
There was a post that went out that talked about me not being paid on the Make It Last Forever album. And that is true. But it's also true that Keith Sweat did not get paid either. We are in the same situation. And for the people in the back, it doesn't have anything to do with publishing. So all the people who are talking about publishing, please fall back.
Okay, so it's something else.
Yeah.
That's label type stuff.
I had never heard that. Yeah. What you think, Gary?
It's something that means, honey, hopefully they get together over dinner and talk about it and they can get their money back from somebody who didn't pay them.
So is he saying that JD was talking about publishing and people that was talking about publishing should fall back?
Yeah.
Does JD mention something about publishing? Or is it a publishing situation? I don't know, but I get more on this story.
But
I'm gonna talk to JD
you got
myself.
paid, though, with your stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, then that's all that matters, honey. We're concerned about it in this room.
No, Gary. No, that's not all we're concerned about. We love everybody. Oh, my God. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note and get on out of here before Gary get us in trouble once again. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with that Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
BR18.
All right, party people, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, T.I. is weighing in on his back and forth with 50 Cent. And on a recent podcast, he explained what could have prevented the beef and how important it is for him and his sons to protect their family. And here's what he said.
I'm real big on treating other people the way I want to be treated. And I'm also real big on treating them the way they decide they gonna treat me. And ultimately, all of the quietness that we're witnessing right now from dude, what would have happened if that quietness was practiced at the beginning. Absolutely nothing. We wouldn't be here. I don't enjoy it. I do not. Simply because I've spent so much time trying to get this little nigga off the ledge.
Talking about King?
Yes. And now he has justifiable means to undo all of the teachings that I've been teaching. So the one thing that I am proud of out of all of this is that the women and children in our family see that it's a line of men that's here against who the ever. I'm here to protect what's ours, what we built. Man, this is, man, I die in the street about this man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man.
Wow.
I feel all of that. I feel all of it.
Every bit of it.
Yeah, he raised his sons. They raised their sons to protect them. So you definitely, all of them came out doing what they do. It's so funny because he said he been working so hard to get King to just chill.
Right.
And now he's got a justifiable reason to just snap. So everything
Man,
he
I
worked
love
on,
King of the South, baby.
it's just like, yeah, out the window. But they definitely have been, you know, very vocal in protecting their family. And even Eris had her little song, you know, protecting her mother. So, you know, kudos go out to T.I. and his family, because all the boys, they manned up. That's what they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody back down. They all was vocal about it, and they said what they had to say. So, I just hope it's over. I'm ready for it to be done. It's been enough for me. It's done had my nerves bad. So we're going to move on to 50 Cent now. So speaking of T.I. and the 50 Cent beef, 50 is still collecting bags and pulling up to nightclubs for parties and performances. During an appearance at Club 11 this past weekend, 50 got a special prize. And when his bottles came out, they came out with a sign that read Nobel Beef Prize. Oh. And another sign read Got Beef. Now, as you all know, 50 has been the king of beefs, and it's not just beefing with T.I. He got smoked with Jim Jones, Rick Ross, Floyd Mayweather, and a few other people. So, you know, it seems like everybody's capitalizing, which is kind of a good thing. I just hate that Tiny kind of had to be the sacrificial lamb, and then it all started. But, you know, Tip's family is getting money, and, you know, they putting out song after song, and 50 Cent doing more appearances and, you know, making money that way. So, you know, it's kind of a positive thing in the end. So hopefully it just continues to be a positive thing, and everybody can get money for their family and move on and, you know, try to do positive things, and let's get off that negative side. All right, y'all, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
Bring it to Ted. Let's go holler at Central State University.
Okay, man.
That mine, that's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot, and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
Hey, I'm just talking trash. Don't get mad at me. I'm just talking trash. All right, y'all, it's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Keke Palmer has jumped into the health and wellness industry, y'all. She just dropped an activewear collection with Philetics. It's called Philetics by Keke Palmer, and she's also now a certified Pilates instructor, and she's launched a new wellness and Pilates platform called Practice by Palmer. Congratulations go out to her. She will lead workouts, and one of her goals is to make Pilates a more approachable and inclusive sport. Exactly. You know, you can catch Keke Palmer's Uncensored tomorrow night at 8/7 Central, y'all, on TV1. That's going to be interesting because she's got a journey, story, and a hell of a journey. All right, y'all, moving on. T.I. is weighing in on the back and forth with 50 Cent, and on a recent podcast, he explained what could have prevented this beef and how important it is for him and his sons to protect their family. And here's what he said.
I'm real big on treating other people the way I want to be treated. And I'm also real big on treating motherfuckers the way they decide they gonna treat me. And ultimately, all of the quietness that we're witnessing right now from dude, what would have happened if that quietness was practiced at the beginning? Absolutely nothing. We wouldn't be here. I don't enjoy it. I do not. Simply because I've spent so much time trying to get this little nigga off the ledge.
Talking about King?
Yes. And now he has justifiable means to undo all of the teachings that I've been teaching. So the one thing that I am proud of out of all of this is that the women and children in our family see that it's a line of men that's here against who the ever. I'm here to protect what's ours, what we built. Man, this is, man, I die in the street about this. Man.
He ain't said nothing wrong.
Come on, man.
He ain't said nothing wrong.
Absolutely.
He ain't said nothing wrong. Yeah, I absolutely love him and his thoughts and how he handled the situation. He's in the game, and I learned a lot. A lot.
You learned a lot from watching the situation unfold. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, y'all, moving on. Jennifer Hudson J. Hud has just announced that she is preparing to return to the stage, and she's leaving the door open for a special guest appearance or two from Common. Now, she's preparing a 16-date North American tour with Josh Groban, and it kicks off June 2nd in Montreal. So that's going to be a good... I wonder who else she's going to have with her, like, besides Common on the show. Is it just going to be like her, and then he comes along on a few of them? It's been some
Smokey
good tours
Robinson.
out. Yeah. Stupid.
Gang banging.
Gang banging. Smoking that dope. Gang banging. Oh, yeah. Yo, that's it. Yeah. So it's been some good tours out lately, y'all. New Edition and Boyz II Men and Toni Braxton, which is getting great reviews. Everybody's loving that show. They said take them way back. It's nostalgic, it's energetic, and all of them people are doing a great job on the stage. Cardi B, which is breaking records and selling out everywhere. She made history becoming the first female rapper to sell out 2 consecutive nights at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California.
Man, that's awesome. Congratulations.
17,500 people. And of course, people love R&B. The R&B Lovers Tour, Keith Sweat, Joe Drew Hill, and Genuine. That's another one y'all can check out if you need to go out to a show. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got the White Stone with that praise mix down. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, your Rickey Smiley Morning Show at the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, last night, Cardi surprised her Houston fans by bringing Meg Thee Stallion on the stage during her tour stop. And, of course, they performed their chart-topping collab, WAP. When Megan hit the stage, the crowd went crazy. Houston holds a particular significance for Megan because she was born and raised in that city. Now, they also performed their joint song, Bongos, which also had the crowd going crazy. So the tour is hitting all the major cities all over the U.S. and will wrap with 2 shows in ATL. So make sure y'all go check out our girl. All right, before the fame with Drake and billions of streams, he reportedly couldn't even get on Lil Wayne's tour bus. So a man named Adam Lowe, the director of the 2009 documentary The Carter, recently reflected on filming Wayne during the Carter 3 era. And he said at the time, Drake had a dorky disconnect from the rest of the Young Money crew. And he said that they wouldn't even let Drake on the bus. They said he was like such a dork that they wouldn't even let the poor thing on the bus. He also explained that there were real blood gang members around all the time, adding, I'm sure he was intimidated because he said I was, even though they were super cool to me. Of course, once Drake started selling millions and millions of records, Lowe said it was a different story entirely. That is crazy. Wow. All right, y'all, last but not least, Gayle King is not taking her talents to a new media outlet. She has signed a deal to stay with CBS News for the foreseeable future and continue as anchor of CBS Mornings. Congratulations to her. This puts an end to all the uncertainty about her future at this network. This comes as the news division goes through leadership changes and bigger shifts under its current editor-in-chief, Barry Weiss. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up, y'all, Special K got the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Everybody, excuse me, I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Excuse me. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Kirk Franklin was asked if he would ever consider performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, and he admitted he would not want to do it alone. And here's what he had to say.
Somebody asked a question online. Would I ever do a Super Bowl performance? Not by myself. I'd be too scared to do it by myself. I mean, maybe if we put together like a squad, you know what I mean? Kind of like a gospel Avengers type of moment. You know, kind of like how Snoop and Dre with Kendrick and, M, you know what I'm saying? Fitted like that was fire. So maybe, who would you like to see in that gospel Avengers moment during Super Bowl?
I mean, I feel like if he did it, he said he would be scared to do it by himself, but if he did it as Kurt Franklin and then brought in friends anyway, like that's what everybody do anyway, because he has so many songs that he could actually pull it off.
I never thought about that.
And just invite everybody to be on the show with him, like everybody else. You know he will.
Oh, that would be so
You know he will.
Let's go, Kurt. Let's go.
I'm
with that.
Yeah, everybody else and all other genres do it. We might as well have a gospel one. That would be dope, I think.
All with that. I hope Jay-Z listening.
Come on now. All right, y'all, moving on. Applebee's is teaming up with Still Gin by Snoop and Dre for some new exclusive offerings. The restaurant just announced the launch of 2 smooth and refreshing cocktails crafted with Dr. Dre and Snoop's premium gin. The first drink is called Young, Wild, and Free Fruit Punch. It's grenadine, lemon sour, and pineapple. And the other drink is called Rolling on the Beach, which is peach schnapps, prickly pear, orange, and cranberry juice. Both drinks are garnished with original temporary tattoos. Would y'all go to Applebee's to try these new drinks?
Yes.
I would too, just to support Snoop and Dre. You know
and I just
saying?
passed the Applebee's too, coming to work. I like Applebee's.
What you get from there?
The ribs. They got those good ribs.
They good?
They not,
Okay.
well, you know, for
What's
me.
the difference in Applebee's and Ruby? Is it Ruby Tuesdays or,
Ruby Tuesdays.
or Chili's? Ain't they all kind of the same kind of place?
Similar.
Pretty much. Genre. Yeah.
Okay. Well, last but not least, y'all, if you're a fan of Tyler Perry's Netflix series Beauty in Black, you'll be happy to know that the new season drops on March 19th. Oh, Lord, everybody love Beauty in Black. It's so good, especially me. I love it. Tyler Perry's already in production with another Netflix series, and it's a 16-episode drama series titled Where's the Smoke? It's centered around a group of firefighters in Atlanta, starring Tyler Lepley and Da Vinci, and is focusing on the life of firefighters, their personal issues, emotions, and romantic drama. So this is going to be really good. So congratulations to Tyler Perry. He don't get no rest. He stay working, and he stay putting something out. The Joe's Vacation or something just came out on Netflix, I thought, but he always Joe's College Vacation
Tour.
Okay, did you see it?
A little bit. You know, if you're not used to Medea and cuss words, you gotta get ready for Joe, because Joe is letting you have it.
Yeah, Joe ain't no joke.
I haven't watched it because I'll usually watch them with my kids, and it's rated R.
Oh, yeah, you can't watch it with the kids.
Well, those of you who watch Beauty in Black, man, that thing is so good. Gary, did you get a chance to watch it on Netflix yet?
Not yet, honey, but I've heard a lot about it. I just did Top Model. Give me one at a time.
It's so good. Top Model, Ben, you watched that in 2 days or one. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat. Coming up next, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 28 before the top of the hour. That coffee done kicked in. It's time for the hot spot. What a brat.
It's gonna be
Do it again. Say it again. Introduce
All
it
right,
again.
y'all. Hey, the time is 28 before the top of the hour. It is time for the hot spot. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot. You so stupid. We bring you music, movies, and more, y'all, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, during a recent interview, Terrence Howard got candid about his Hollywood journey, admitting that his aggressive attitude may have cost him several major opportunities. Now, Howard also shared that Denzel once gave him advice about managing his attitude in the industry, and here's what he had to say.
I've had a number of opportunities, and, but my aggression, my need to be a man, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, instead of learning how to diffuse. I had a meeting with Denzel once, and he told me, he was like, look at your hands, man. You're always like this. Your fists are all balled up. He said, and all these producers want to do is they're trying to open your hand and so they can put money in it. But you won't do it. You keep your hands all tight like this, and you're blowing it. And this is 20 years ago. It was right before I did Hustle and Flow. It was right before, because I ended up going back into the Chitlin circuit. I was no longer being supported by the studios again.
Oh, wow.
Said something right there. You got your fist closed so you can't get the money.
Come on now.
He said,
I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm not trying to make Russ Parr took me to dinner and cursed me out.
Oh.
He did. And Alfredas, he will do it. You worked on this show for years.
He will do it.
He took me out to dinner and let me have it. And he didn't have to do it. And I took heed and listen to everything that he said. And one time Tom Jordan cursed me out. And I had to calm my butt down, and here we are. So shout out to them for that correction. Correction is good, Brat. Correction is always good.
Absolutely. Dang, that's crazy. I agree, though. Additionally, he claims he's been blacklisted in Hollywood after filing lawsuits against the Walt Disney Company and Fox Entertainment. Check this out.
After I sued Fox and Disney, you go into the blacklist until there's a new change of everybody inside of there. So you're no longer on their main list of calling because you've broken the cardinal rule, which is you never talk. Even if you're being screwed over, you never talk. You know, you're supposed to keep that quiet and keep working as a good slave. And I didn't do that. I fought about some injustices that I felt was happening with me.
Better call Tyler Perry.
Man,
oh, wow.
That is crazy.
That's deep.
I was like, where is Terrence Howard? Like, you don't really see him on nothing or getting nothing no more. That's crazy. But I think Walt Disney owned half of the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? All these companies are kind of merged together somehow. That is crazy. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBCU. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Oh, Brat, let's go holler at Benedict College today. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
All right, Daddy, it's time for the hot spot. What you got, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. March is Women's History Month, and in honor of International Women's Day, which is coming up this Sunday, Mattel will celebrate by launching its first ever Barbie Dream Team. Now, the Barbie dolls are honoring trailblazing women like Serena Williams and others who've made groundbreaking contributions. Now, Serena Williams is not the only tennis legend with 23 Grand Slam singles, but she is also a successful entrepreneur and global icon. And now she has her own Barbie doll. So congratulations go out to Serena Williams. That's what's up. All right, as the beef between T.I. and 50 Cent continue, 50 has hinted at creating a documentary called Surviving T.I. and Tiny, and T.I. is clapping back. T.I. posted a message on the Instagram saying we can go bar for bar, hit for hit, or doc for doc. Either way, all you was gonna do is show us how much of a FN you is. Let's play. Nobody fears you over here, boo-boo. And T.I.'s sons Damani and King Harris are also speaking out about the diss tracks that they dropped. And according to Damani, they dropped the tracks without consulting with their dad first. And here's what he had to say about that.
Nah, we didn't really have a conversation because he probably would have told, he probably would have had some input, and I would have to choose to ignore him or go my own route. I just put it out. Just because I felt like somebody told me, like, hey, this is too good. Like, this is too good to not put out. I just do it because this is how I felt. This was on my mind. This is how I expressed myself. And it could just be like that, and it could just stay on the hard drive. I don't even got to hear it again. I just needed to get it out. He was telling me, like, yeah, you need to put that out. That don't need to just stay on the drive. And I just listened to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, because his dad probably told him, don't do that. Don't get into that.
Yeah. Well, if you don't remember how the diss track sounded,
man, bye.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man, they all are talented, definitely. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with that Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.